prostrated before the picture of Sri Rama and then sat down to hear Grandma continue the narration. Unni was curious to know what was going to happen. He asked.
Did the war start, Grandma?
Grandma replied. Rama saw Ravana surveying his army, his expression devoid of regret. Enraged, Rama took an arrow from Lakshmana, aimed it, and let it fly. A split second later, the 10 crowns of Ravana and his ceremonial parasol crashed to the ground. Ravana was mortified. He rushed down and commanded his army chiefs. Rama and his army have provoked us. Let the war begin. The Rakshasas, armed with various weapons, got into different kinds of vehicles at once and set out to the battlefield to the sound of beating drums and blaring trumpets. The commanders divided the forces and stationed the divisions at the 4 entrances to the towers. Sri Rama's army had also divided into 4 groups and stationed themselves in the 4 directions. The monkeys started lifting rocks and mountains and uprooting trees. They aimed well and hurled their boulders and weapons, destroying many parts of Lanka. They pulverized the strong, high fort walls and filled up the deep moats. The Rakshasas started firing all kinds of weapons at the monkey army. A fierce battle ensued, but Ravana was wicked and would not fight in accordance with the dharma or rules of the time. Unni felt anxious hearing this.
What did he do, Grandma? Did he try to kill the monkeys by cheating?
Grandma nodded. Unfortunately, yes. Ravana sent Rakshasas over to spy on Sri Rama's army. These Rakshasas disguised themselves as monkeys and penetrated the enemy camp. But the real monkeys soon found them out. They started beating up the impostors. When the Rakshasas revealed their true forms and started screaming in pain, Lord Rama, who was compassion personified, ordered the monkeys to stop hitting them and set them free. Meanwhile, many were telling Ravana that it was impossible to defeat Sri Rama. However, rather than feel deterred, this talk made him feel even more determined to find new methods to cheat. Using black magic, the evil king conjured up a fake head and bow of Rama and laid it in front of Sita, proclaiming that he had killed her lord. Sita swooned in grief. Though Sita Devi knew that Rama could not be conquered, her soft heart broke to pieces, thinking that any harm could have befallen him. She cried uncontrollably. After Ravana left, Trijata consoled Sita and convinced her that it was just an illusion Ravana had conjured. The war raged between the 2 armies. Angada killed all the Rakshasas who challenged him. The sound and fury of the fighting began to vibrate throughout the world. The sounds of elephants and horses, the movements of the chariot wheels, the hoarse cries of the Rakshasas, and the chattering of the monkeys created a dreadful cacophony. The Devas watched the fight from the heavens above. When Indrajit, the son of Ravana, came face to face in battle with Angada, the latter killed Indrajit's charioteer. Sugriva, Hanuman, and Vibhishana fought and killed many powerful Rakshasas. Indrajit had a powerful weapon with him, the Nagastra, the snake arrow. He released the Nagastra, and it had the desired effect. The monkey army, including even Rama and Lakshmana, fainted. There was great sorrow in the world. Indrajit blew the victory horn as he returned to the palace. Unni was perturbed. He said,
Grandma, how could this be true? Could Lord Rama have fallen?
Grandma continued, Don't worry, Unni. No one can defeat the Lord. Suddenly, a vibration from the flapping of mighty wings shook the entire world. The light of 1,000,000 suns spread all around. Unni asked anxiously,
Who was it, Grandma?
Unni, it was Garuda himself who had come down from Vaikunta. Garuda landed at Lord Rama's feet and bowed down before him. As snakes are powerless before eagles, with Garuda's arrival, the snakes that had bound the monkey army, Rama and Lakshmana, became helpless and powerless. The army regained its spirits and started fighting with renewed vigor. Ravana realized that all the monkeys who had been killed by Indrajit had come back to life. He summoned the Rakshasa named Dhumraksha and said, "Dhumraksha, kill all those arrogant monkeys and come back to me." A fierce fight erupted between Hanuman and Dhumraksha. Finally, Hanuman killed him. Numerous monkeys and Rakshasas died on the battlefield. The war continued. The monkeys fought with stones, boulders, mountains, and trees, and the Rakshasas with their weapons. Ravana then picked the strongest Rakshasas and sent them to battle, but each and every one of them was killed by Rama's army. Unni, there's an interesting anecdote that Amma has told with relation to arrogance. When Garuda descended into the battlefield to save the monkey army, the Nagastra, which was the weapon of the snakes, lost its power, as snakes are scared of eagles. After Garuda had revived the members of the army, a thought rose up in his mind. He thought, "Until now I had thought Rama was God, but now he needed my help to release him from the clutches of the arrow. Then how can Rama be God?" This thought really bothered him, and he went to Narada Muni, whom he felt could help clear it. Narada directed him to a crow named Kakabhushandi. Garuda was skeptical. He thought, "How can I, the king of all birds, bow down to a crow?" Nevertheless, he decided to follow the orders of Narada, and he proceeded to the place where Kakabhushandi lived. Upon hearing Garuda's doubt, Kakabhushandi retorted, "You may be the king of birds, but you are also a fool. The all-powerful Lord allowed you this opportunity to serve him. Without his grace, you cannot even lift your wings. Rama veiled his own power to give you an opportunity to serve him. This is the greatness of the Lord." As soon as he heard this, Garuda's ego left him. He returned to the Lord and bowed down to him. Similarly, Amma gives us countless opportunities to serve her. These opportunities help us grow spiritually. Let us never become arrogant about the service that we render to her. May we always remember that we are but an instrument in her divine hands.